What's the lyrics? What is it?
And I just cannot hide it.
Right, exactly.
Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams,
Yeah, here
the
it is.
one that should be true
Finally,
love.
it has happened to
You looked
me
up the
right in
lyrics,
front
didn't
of
you?
my face, and I just cannot hide it. Yeah, I did. Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my
Seemed to
dreams.
be the one. All he wanted to have was a little fun. Yeah, well, that's just like us. A little
Yeah,
fun with
that's us.
messages.
We want to have fun.
Yeah. Hey, three people who are watching us right now. Good to have you
Hello,
with
three
us.
POs.
Yep. You might be in the afternoon or early evening somewhere in the US and the Europes, or you could be joining in Australasia in the
Do
morning
you
on
like
Saturday.
that? Like,
Australasia?
yeah, it seems like. Now, I know you're. Well, see, I was about to say, coming from Australia, you should. I love.
Whoa.
Yeah, I love that. I
I
know
mean,
you.
it's a large land mass.
Right.
I think it is said to be like one of the larger continents
Sure.
because it is a large land mass.
Sure. But I just feel like I don't know. It feels like to me that when you say that, it putting those Asia with Australia,
Yeah,
like that's a lot of people.
yeah, but no. So Australasia it doesn't count Asia. It's more like as a continent. It's Australia, New Zealand, some of the Pacific Islands. I think it includes Papua New Guinea. Don't think it includes the Philippines and Malaysia. That's
It
well, Malaysia.
doesn't.
Philippines. No, I think Philippines is Asia,
Well,
but
sure.
Australasia is kind of Oceania.
Uh,
Anyway, we're
okay.
losing viewers.
Sure, they're dropping out now. Well, if
Yeah.
they didn't drop out from they joined and I was singing, apparently that's right when it
Oh,
went
we
live
we
was
were at like
yeah.
15 people that were sitting there ready to watch us, and then
And then I started singing and it went
it
to
just
crap.
yeah
Yep.
dove. Anyway,
Anywho's
so yeah, I'm from Australasia, but not Australia.
right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
know
you're
that.
from Nashville, Tennessee. You're
I'm
from America,
I'm
which is
from
actually United States of America, North America.
America.
But you own the American phrase
Mm-hmm.
because
Well,
you're
yeah.
American. No, that doesn't
Duh.
make sense.
Um, let's do this. We've got a
Yeah.
lot to sort through. People, hello
Yep.
everyone that's joining
Hey.
us now live. If you have any inputs while we go through these messages, throw them in the chat. We'd love to hear and well, I guess hear, but see,
Read.
read them, and we'd love to get your inputs. We were off last week,
We were.
and so we've got quite
Good
a few to
reason,
go
though.
through.
Good reason.
Yeah,
You guys were celebrating independence, and I was taking time off.
yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So, squillions of these. I think we're starting to get a pattern or used to using loop. Although, I want to just briefly, Daniel, I want to get your thoughts.
Uh oh.
How is it being a guest in a workspace that I'm hosting and you have to try and change to use it? What is it like?
It wasn't the best experience
Yeah.
ever. However, I will say that I came back into it, into Loop. You
Okay.
know, I went in Microsoft 365, I went and said
Hmm.
Loop, and the only, maybe this is giving away too much, but the only thing there was the workspace
Yeah.
showing, and so I clicked it, and it brought me right into it. But that was after the terrible experience of last time, which
Of
is
connecting and
yeah,
actually, yeah, accessing it.
switching
Yeah.
tenants, but not really. But yes, I
So
don't know.
that means that did it remember that you were in my tenant as a guest for
I,
Loop, and you haven't switched back since, so it just picked up
right,
on that.
right,
Okay. So
right.
you're not using Loop in your tenant.
Not in this tenant, which is my demo tenant. My
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we can cover that some other time. But anyway, we're working this out. It seems to be good. At least it's synchronizing quickly.
Hmm.
I think these are roughly in the right order. So we do
Roughly.
have 10 to go through. Are we going from the bottom to the top? I see you down there.
Oh, I only have 9 in my thing. In my starred. Whatever. No, we can start at the top. It's fine.
Okay. Right. Skin tones for teams and reactions, which
Yep.
seems to be a trend across a number of products.
Um, isn't it? I find. I don't know. It's just
You're being
difficult.
cautious here.
Well, no, it's just difficult. So if you look at like the last screenshot in this message,
Last one.
where it's like thumbs up is now going to be. It's now showing, even though there's 4 people who have thumbs it up, it only shows 3 different thumbs. So which thumbs does it choose?
Oh, okay.
And if there's 15
Good
different
point.
shades or tones, skin tones,
Yeah.
which ones get chosen? Is it the last one or
Yeah.
the first ones or like a
Interesting.
and is that going to cause even more people
But
I
but
don't
yeah,
know.
it definitely expands on the thumb, because then every gesture, hand, face, or whatever has the possibility of expanding to at least
6
three colors.
6 colors.
No, but
Oh,
I mean
I'm
it's
sorry.
not showing the yellow one. It's only
There's 6
displays
colors apparently that are available.
3. Yep.
Right, but it
displays
looks like
the
only
3.
3 will show unless you hover, maybe.
Be cool if they kind of had some way of overlapping them. I don't know. It's going to take up a lot of UI
A lot of
space.
space. I'm sure they
But
had to
yeah.
make decisions based upon space. So I guess the question here is this something we should talk about?
Do we cover it? Well, I think we brought up some interesting points. What do you
think so.
think, online audience? Just drop it in the chat if you thought that was interesting.
Yeah, please do.
Because I don't think it's so much about whether we agree or disagree about representation, because that's cool. But it's how it's been handled.
Sure.
Handled.
That was rough.
Yeah, rough. Okay.
Okay.
Possible?
Yeah. I think
Short? Quick?
so. Yeah. Look at
Quick.
you and your little drop down.
I know! These are called labels. All right. Viva. Okay. Here we go.
Loss.
It's possibly that one. No, I have to go hunting for it. What was it called?
Why you got so much?
I don't
star?
know.
What happened?
Where did that amplify one come from?
I don't know, man.
What just restored itself?
I think you
alright.
should.
Well, it's not the amplify one. So custom images as icons. Oh dear. What can the matter be? Where the heck is it?
I don't know.
The system. This is now more about the message center. So I think because
Maybe you're just filtered wrong
maybe it's first of all. This is how we do
or
it.
sorted
We
wrong.
Find.
Maybe you should maximize this window so you can see all the things.
All the things. No, I just didn't star it. There you go. Simple. Really simple. Okay. And maybe I'll just do that. We'll just go through them one by one and search just to make sure
Oh
that
my
they're all...
gosh! All right,
I
this
know.
one.
Yes.
To be able to personalize connections with custom images as icons. So adding an icon
I've frozen. Daniel's
to
frozen.
the resources links.
Yeah. Yeah. Because beforehand we couldn't.
Yeah.
And this is the new Viva Connections page where you
Right.
don't have as much control. Good, but I mean it could be a quick one,
Yeah.
but it's not. I mean it's quick links, but in a
Right.
Viva format.
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. It's now more quick linkable.
Yeah.
I vote no.
Hello, Joanne. Joanne has joined us in the chat.
Oh, hello.
And she says she thinks I think it's good to cover.
Yeah.
Oh, you can handle it. Oh my god. She's joining in.
All right. She's joining in with the puns.
Gosh.
This is good. No, we need that. We need that. This
No,
is
we
all
don't need
about
people agreeing with your
punnage.
punnage. I like that.
Yeah.
Tonnage.
Should we cover this Viva Connections icon thing? I think we've got plenty of other stuff to cover, so we
I
can
don't
drop
think we
it
should
really, eh?
cover it.
Yeah. Badoosh. All right. This one is definitely significant. It was the SharePoint authoring Copilot assistance,
Yep.
which is that while you're authoring a page, you can get some help with writing the text,
In a
like
rich
many
text
of these
editor.
other
Yep.
experiences.
Yep.
Yeah. Change your tone, rewrite. Rewrite text, or is it craft the text?
You can rewrite. It says
Rich
author
text, yeah.
content and
Author content. Because my view of it is that a lot of these authoring experiences you either create from scratch, so you say
Yeah.
blah blah blah, get me this, and the prompt comes back with some stuff, and then you tweak it, or you write and then you say, Copilot, help me rewrite this and change my tone.
Yeah. Because my tone's
Which was
bad
kind of
because
like
I'm
our
mad
previous
right now.
message.
So it's
So we were talking about skin tone, and now we're talking about tone of our writing.
yeah.
Tonnage of punnage, or is that tonage of punnage, Joanne?
No. Oh God. Please stop.
Misread that one.
Oh no.
This one we're covering. We're covering.
Yeah. We're
it's
definitely
a
covering this
thing.
one. Yep.
It's a standard.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't need to cover it now, but yeah, good to know. Next one is the 6 languages available, and I just put this one in because I know that we have covered similar kinds of features in meetings and webinars, the importance of language and translation.
So this is you get to select 6 languages that your attendees will be able to choose from.
Yes. Oh.
What?
Why do you have to limit that?
Right. This is what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Why can't your attendees pick a 7th different one? Like, why do I have to know all the languages of everybody that's going to show up? Because this is a town hall, right? So it's...
Yeah. And I'll speak openly, frankly, as kind of almost a technology analyst, a Microsoft analyst here, or analyst of Microsoft choices.
Okay.
We know that there's this general theme of, Copilot's taking a lot of processing power. We need to borrow from here to put it over here to power Copilot. Do you think that they might be limiting the number of languages that could be translated live?
Because of the power?
Yeah. If they left it wide open and 20 different languages attended your webinar.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, sure. That probably is part of it. But I don't know.
Is it worth covering though? It's not a huge message.
I don't think so. But if you think so, then it could be,
Let's just keep it as a possible quick one, and then we can drop it off at the end when we do our cull.
Fine.
All right.
Be
Fine. I will be that way, sir.
So this
team-
one,
Yes.
hot dog. This is good. This is interesting.
Where
you
is it?
said you saw some feedback about this one, like positive
Yeah.
feedback.
Yeah. I'm
about
just
this
sorry.
one.
It is a small message, so I'm just going to get my magnifying glass out.
Oh my word.
Pinch zoom.
This is terrible.
There's really not much to it, eh? Now I can read it. Yes. Okay. All right. Bad joke. Yes. In summary,
I just feel like you made a bad joke before, and I called it out of like, oh, please stop, and then you just kept.
you know
going.
why I'm doing it? Because I'm proving that our viewers are still there, even when I make bad jokes. But when you sing, we lost 12 people.
Oh my god. All right.
And you're from Nashville, so come on.
This one is the reason why I think it. For this one, it's hey, they're allowing you to turn off via policy the what's new updates, which I'll tell you right now are annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, that thing pops up all the time, and I feel like it's taken up all my team's resources. Like I feel my computer like the fan starts blowing loudly once I load Teams, and that thing pops up. I don't know, but also in-person training opportunities, and you should read that as conferences.
Yes.
People have been complaining about in-product advertising
Mm-hmm.
in Teams and other products as well of in-person training, so you're able to turn it off. What do you think about that, Darrell? Like, should we?
Yes, we needed it because apart from me living on the edge of the planet, if this was a flat Earth,
Mhm.
um,
Wait, it's not
that
flat.
no, it's not.
Oh,
But I
I
flat
thought it
out
was kind of
disagree with that
curved.
statement. The conferences that are advertised in product are often, you know, quite exclusive actually,
Hmm.
which is awful. I
Oftentimes
think
in
the
Merca.
the vision exactly the vision for the feature was to open it up to try and be a bit more promotional of community events as well. But I think it always should have been the case that organisations could choose to turn it off, and it's good to see that.
Yeah, we should cover it.
Yep. I mean, it's standard. It's going to be a
Unless
quick
anyone else
message,
that's
but
watching thinks we shouldn't, throw it in chat.
anyone,
Love to
anyone,
hear from you.
deafening silence. Actually, we have to wait 30 seconds before we see
Yeah, it's
any
okay. We'll
results.
keep looking.
We'll keep looking. All right, we'll circle back. But I've got that as a quick one,
Yeah.
even though it's a
So this next one, this
yep.
syntax one, this is
Syntax.
interesting. I think it's a great feature, but I also think there's some screenshot challenges here.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Model. New
Can you-
page range setting for
Range, yeah.
pre-built structured models. Page range.
this is because you pay as you go, meaning per page, and so
Yep.
if you know the information you want to grab is on the first page or the second page or the third page or whatever,
Right.
but it's 100-page document, you don't want to pay for 100 pages. You want to pay for
No.
3 pages, right?
So
If
you're
it's-
limiting the scan because
Yeah.
you know that
Yeah.
like if it's a form, you know that the information is going to be on the same page each time.
Yep.
Okay.
But
That's
the
great.
way I think it is. Now look at the screenshots.
Well, it's like an eye exam, Daniel. So stand back 2 meters from your screen. Can you see the first one? Yes, I can. I hope you can. Can you see the second one? I'm struggling a bit. What about the third one?
Nope. Unique.
Let me get that magnifying glass again.
So the first one, it highlights the page range, but in the demo, in this selection, the page range is 2. Okay, cool. I get it. So you only want the second page, I guess.
Yeah.
The second one, the page range is 1 comma 5 minus.
So is that 1 and then page 5 to something? Did they not finish the range?
Maybe that it's saying I want to exclude 2, 3, and 4. But I want 1 and then 5 and everything else. Maybe.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. I don't know. It's
Well,
just
let's save it for covering it. We do have a vote from Joanne again to say this is a great one to cover. Big on cost savings. Joanne, I've got to put the challenge to you though. Like, you're asking for us to cover this message, but will you be there when we cover it? Will you watch the video? Will you rock on into the video and pass the same valuable comments that you do? Can you, please? That'd be fantastic.
now he's begging for comments. That's interesting.
Well, at least I'm not begging for subscribers.
Well, no, I like this one. We should cover it.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yep. Purview.
This one I think it's kind of a quick mention for anyone who's
What the?
is in Purview land. Now there are 2 of them. The first one there is you're basically saying that's the old message and that they're going to update with a new
It's
message.
the same ID.
Yeah.
So we want this one. The one
Yep.
with the funky new logo.
The Purview
Fuck
logo.
yeah. All right.
This is anyone that's been in part of Purview, has seen you could switch to Purview. You could go view the new Purview before it was released. So this shouldn't be too much of a shock, but just saying it's going general availability, which is I don't like the term. I don't like GA. I feel like it's a
Well, they can't say preview purview because
no.
No,
but what I'm saying, it's like a insider, a product manager inside term or something.
Yeah,
that Microsoft is trying to bring to the lexicon of the
general
masses.
lexicon, the GL.
It's like, quit using GA. Just, I don't know.
Just say lexicon. I mean, I don't know what lexicon. No, I'm just kidding.
Just say like is
generally
released,
available,
or is like, I don't know.
Becomes generally available.
If I'm going to come up with a problem, I guess.
Is now available to all.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Generally available does say that. It's when they use the acronym that's a bit.
Yeah, I guess. All right, this is a yes.
It's a yes.
Yep.
Thank you, Simon.
It's a yes for me.
That's a no from me. That's a yes for me. Yes.
You're gonna be
OneDrive.
what's his face and be like, "That's a no for me, dog."
Dog. Oh, Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson.
Yeah, you made it your own. That's the phrase that stuck with me.
From
original
you
days.
made it your own, which means
that's
you
politely saying your own tune, your own arrangement, your own tone, your own key.
Darrell, can you explain this update?
Well, can I try? I mean, I can explain it to you, but I know that you know. The OneDrive changed to shared folder experience.
Because don't try to click on the screenshot. It's like super low res. And,
is it? Oh!
Yeah, like...
That's not going to help.
Nope.
Well, the shared folder experience, it's a view.
Opening a shared folder will take you to the user. Will take the user to the shared folder within the people view of their own OneDrive. So it's not going to show before it. Okay, I think I understand it now. Before it, when you clicked on it, it actually opened a window inside that person's OneDrive. Like it showed their URL and all that. Now it's going to be in your OneDrive, but in the people view there. If you can.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but you can't really see it. So.
Well, no. Okay, so I'll just squint a bit because that'll bring it into focus. It's all about aperture. Mm-hmm. So the left side of this image is what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Click into shared. You can see the list of folders that are shared with you and
I'm squinting.
Then by you. Yeah, good. And now that's kind of confusing.
Very confusing because people doesn't mean files. It means people.
Browse files by people. And maybe they shouldn't have used a notebook in the screenshot. Not that many people are going to look at the screenshot because it's difficult to see. But
yeah, what you want them to have a loop?
No, I was just thinking like a regular document or a folder. Because like, oh, I'm in Megan's OneDrive now, and in the folder that they shared with me.
I think we cover it. It's a very quick mention because it actually, I think it will impact a lot of people. Because anybody that gets anything shared with them, right?
Yeah. But how many of us are accessing that list of shared content from our OneDrive?
Anyone who clicks on a link of content that was shared with them now.
Right. So it's not just going to open the document; it's going to go to their OneDrive first.
No,
and then...
So if you click the, why are you going to be asking questions?
Well, we can save that question for the game. Leave it on the field, as they say. We're not going to get into the details till we record, right? Right.
Shared folder. This is not a file experience. It's a shared folder experience. So when they share the folder itself, not a file. If
Yeah,
they
yeah,
share a
yeah.
file, it'll open the file. But if
The
they share
confusing part is that they've used OneNote as an example, which regular people think it's a file, but it is a folder.
no. I think it is just that folder only has one file. I think they should have put 5 files in there
Ah,
because what's shared is in the breadcrumbs right above. That's where you landed, was in the folder experience.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's a quick one.
Yeah.
All right. Read.
Unless you ask questions, and then it won't.
Unless I ask, I'm definitely going to ask questions because I'll probably forget what this was all about, even though it's going to be within the next hour.
Is this the Outlook one?
Yeah, Outlook, reset people's suggestions.
Yeah, I don't like this one.
To reset, export, and opt out of people's suggestions. Do you like people's suggestions?
I'm trying to figure out what in the world this is.
So reset suggest. If a user resets their people's suggestions in, I feel like it's got to do with. It's an Outlook. It's like your cache, you know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You've typed in a person's email address, then the cache is there. It's the old, I didn't save them into my contacts. So you can, but who would reset? Who would?
I would.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, you're when you make a mistake.
Yep.
And you send to the wrong person. Now or to the wrong email address for a person, then every time you put their name there, it's going to send to the wrong email.
But you can delete them one by one if you see it suggested.
So if I send you an email, and I send it Darrell at Webstay, leave off the r.com. I don't even know if that's your domain or not. No, anyway. And I send it to you and I get the thing back saying, nope, that's not valid, right? Okay, now the next time I put your name in, it's going to suggest that email address.
Yep.
Because I've already sent you an email.
Yep.
So I've got to remove it. So now, from now on, every time I type your name, that's going to be the first suggestion.
No. So, okay, it will be the next time you try it, right? And you type in my full email address and you get it right.
Right.
So now you've got maybe both choices. Beside the name, in the suggestions as they drop down, you can click across that removes it from your cache. Just that incorrect suggestion. So this feature's only going to be, I want to wipe out everything, as far as I can see. But you can do it one by one. See, you always learn something with me.
I didn't think
isn't
clicking
useful.
that X out was actually removing it from the cache. I didn't think that's what it was doing.
Yeah. Clicking the X out of the suggestion is different to Xing. Like if you've clicked on it and said, yes, that's the one I want, and it's now in recipients, you can X that off and it's no longer in the recipients. But if you do it before that, as the suggestion is made and it's dropped down, it will remove it from your cache. Just that address.
Okay.
I should do a video.
Why is this bringing out privacy? Why is this under privacy settings? Is this so that people don't know, you can wipe it out so people don't know who you've been emailing?
Yeah, it's like the browser settings, browser history. I don't know. Download my expanded people data.
Yeah, so you can download it, you can export it, you can't import
Clear
it.
data and turn off. Or delete history. No, delete. What?
Yeah.
No, it's just a setting that's in privacy and data. I don't know. Let's talk about
that's what
it.
I'm asking. Why is it a privacy?
Why is it
Who
in
cares?
privacy?
I don't know.
Re-index, reset index, download contacts. Look, I mean, what I encourage people to do is, if they're that important to you, save them as a contact, please. You know?
Yeah, no, I agree. My questioning is, why is this a privacy thing? Like, I don't understand why it would be,
Mm.
coming from the standpoint, someone out there may be like, of course it is, Daniel. Of course that's a privacy thing. Why is it? Because isn't that just suggestions for you? I
Hmm.
don't know.
It is. It is. Yeah, it's just suggestions for you, but maybe
Maybe it's not a privacy thing, it's a data thing. It's because it's privacy and data. So maybe it's not.
it's still really like a collection of contacts, isn't it? But it's
Yeah.
just not saved, so it's
So why
data.
would you clear? Hmm.
Good questions. Does this mean that we should cover it? What have we got so far?
I don't know.
We've got 4 quick ones and 3. See, this is the other thing I like about the way the loop does it. 3 standard messages, 4 quick. We don't have to cover it. It's a feature that's there if people want to use it.
Yeah,
Do we need to tell them about it on the show?
I don't think so. See, this is the true value of this going live and having these conversations, because we won't talk about this on the show, but if people want to know about this message, they can actually come and watch what we just discussed and roll their eyes when they're like, of course I know why it's there, and I don't know. But at least they can understand, maybe
Yeah.
we provided some value.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Bring in value. Last message
Yeah.
is another OneDrive one.
Yeah, this was wait. That's not the one I have. Oh.
No? How to ensure managed background syncing
Oh,
for
this is for
macOS.
that operating system that very rarely is used out in the real world.
Oh, it's in the top 5%, Daniel.
No. Bottom 5%. We looked it up, people. Mac OS has a 5% market share. And here we are looking at a message that 95% of the people in the world won't care about.
Except most executives in the company that insist on using a Mac. Coming soon, Mac OS, we're excited to announce that OneDrive, how OneDrive runs in the background. I mean, it runs in the background. What's changing? Updated. How to ensure.
It's switching to a Mac OS system setting. Login item rather than a open at login.
Okay, yeah. A bit more reliable.
So
It's
it looks
funny,
like a little bit of an architecting change, but to make it more reliable.
Yeah. Just the background. I mean, it's minor. It's minor. Let's remove it.
Yes.
We've at least acknowledged that there is another operating system.
Is there?
Gladly. Yeah, oh yeah, totally. So we have 7 messages.
Thanks,
there was
Joanne,
one that
for saying that. She said she appreciated our discussion on that one we killed earlier.
There you go. There was a quick one that we were going to drop. I think it was the 6 languages in the town hall thing. All right, so 3 quick and 3 standard. Sounds good.
I'll get the quick ones. You get the standard.
That sounds fair. Is there anything that appeals to you that you just have a hankering to want to get on a soapbox or
maybe
share your deep wisdom on, Daniel?
Well, sure. Here, how about I go into the loop? See, this is the power of loop. I can make changes, and you will immediately see.
Oh, instead of having to click sync.
Except that assign to doesn't work still.
Ah, right. So you want that one. The authoring assistance.
Mm-hmm.
And a new range for syntax. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. And I'll do that one.
policy to disable some in-product.
Wait, how did I
messages.
get all the standard ones? No, wait a
No,
minute.
no, it's all right. It's
No, no,
like
no, no.
no take backsies.
No, I'm going to do this one.
Nee, 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 nee.
I'm going to make you do this one. And I'm not even going to type and let it pick the person. I'm just going to put your name in there.
What did you give me? Policy about in-product messaging. You gave me purview in the portal. Oh, now I've got to go and like really know what I'm talking about. So this is the other thing.
Okay, fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. You don't need to. I'll give you
Well,
all
I mean,
the
do you want
easy
to be?
ones.
Do you want it to be represented properly, or do you want me to just
Wing it.
wing it and interview you for the actual answers anyway?
All right.
Which is like me covering it, but me getting you to cover it.
Right.
I can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Do we need to change the order on any of those?
We
Yeah.
need to switch these two, right?
Drag that up. Oh, see how instant that was? Wow.
So instant.
Blazingly fast. Well, I think, yeah, we've got our order. We've got our messages. We've had Joanne highly active, so thank you for joining
Thank you.
us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone that watched. Sorry I drove some of you away from when I was singing. I have a feeling that it wasn't as
Was it
dire
12?
as what Darrell was saying, but
Yeah, no.
maybe it was.
No, it was me. I dropped and came back.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you will join us on Monday when we release the episode.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right. And somewhere.
Bye, everybody.